Hey, welcome to my home. So I recently discovered Kelly Eden's channel here on YouTube, and that girl is magical. She inspires me in so many ways. She has these adorable little pastel star ornaments that she painted hanging all around her dollhouse, and she really inspired me to create unique hanging stars of my own. My stars are made from scratch, folded out of paper, sealed and covered in glitter, and you can make them in any size and colors you want. I must admit they are a little labor intensive, like most of my projects. It's almost a fetish at this point, but they are so beautiful and totally worth it. So let's get started. There are a lot of different ways to make paper stars, and you can seal and glitter them all, but I make mine using a star lantern pattern. AbbyKirstenCollections.com has a free template for the pattern, which is nice because most sites require you to sign up first before they'll share with you. I'll leave a link for you in the description. Using a soft drawing pencil and white cardstock, I traced the template off my computer screen because my printer's broken. I made 1, 2, 3 different sized patterns and marked the top of each one with a star. I'll be using black cardstock, of course, and a bunch of other lovely colors that also match my home decor. Each one of these heart-shaped patterns makes 1 point of a star, so if you want 5 pointed stars, you need 5 hearts. So get started, because if you want plenty of stars, you're gonna need like 100 of these little fucking things. Kelly Eden makes hers the sweet, sensible way. I make mine the brutal way. So let's just start with 5. We need to keep things in perspective. Gather all your hearts so they're all facing the same way. Let's look at it from my point of view. Start with your first heart upside down with this little point facing the upper right. Rotate it to the left where that little point is still facing up, but now it's on the left side. Fold the bottom half of the heart up to the top, and you should have this extra tab on the back side. This gives you your line exactly down the center. Fold it back up again so you can use that edge to fold that tab inwards, like so. And that gives you the line you need to fold it all the way down. Next, you fold the outer edges to the center, kind of like a paper plane. Now you have this little Star Trek looking thing, and you're gonna snip it right in the center. Watch your fingers. Now these turn into 2 little tabs that you're gonna fold back. Congratulations, you have 1 star point. Now make 5. Now it's time to glue everything together. I used hot glue because it's the best suited for this project. 0 dry time. I wouldn't want to use any other glue. Just a thin line is all you need along this long tab, and your point is finished. This is how the star points fit together, nice and snug. Each one has a positive side with the tabs and a negative side, no tabs. I like to glue 1 tab at a time, and then you fit them together, and it's oh so satisfying. Then you can flip it around and do the tab on the back side. It takes about 20 minutes to cut out, fold, and glue each star, so they're good to make while you're watching or listening to something. I'll have you know a lot of Joe Rogan went into these stars. At this point, the star is going to have a little bit of resistance to being closed. You're going to have to work it and kind of squish it around a little bit. Where the points come together in the center sometimes ends up getting a little bit squished, but it's okay because we're going to cover it all up with glitter anyway. You could make a 6-pointed star if you want. The points fit together a little bit better this way, but something about it is a little off-putting to me. I don't know, it's just not my favorite star shape, so I'm going to stick with the 5-pointed stars. Getting this last one glued in is kind of tricky. You're just gonna have to mush things around and fit it and form it until it fits together the way you need it to. For this last part, you have to be quick. Put glue on both tabs at the same time, and then quickly but carefully fit those last two pieces together. It's a little squished in the center, but like I said, it doesn't matter. It feels good to be creator of the stars. Now each star needs a little hanging loop. I used a push pin to poke 2 holes on one of the points, and then just strung my fishing line through it. Fishing line is perfect because it's sturdy enough to push through the star on its own. You don't have to use a needle or anything, and it's clear, which is perfect for floating stars. I took about a 10-inch piece, strung it through my star, and then tied a double knot to finish my loop. I used my ring and pinky fingers to keep the knot from sliding all the way down. Pull tight and add 1 more knot for good measure. Snip! Adding these loops really doesn't take that long at all. It probably took me about 20 minutes to do the whole batch of stars. Now it's finally time for the fun part, the glitter. I'm using Minwax polyacrylic. This is going to seal the stars and give them a glossy, plastic-like finish, and also hold on to the glitter really well. I'm just using Hobby Lobby's basic glitter, and I had to get the large cut because Hobby Lobby's fine cut black glitter is not black at all, it is purple. It was purple in Texas, and it's purple in California, and that will not do. I need black. The polyacrylic's a little runny, but it makes it easy to spread it on really quickly. It's water-based, so it sinks into the paper and dries really fast, so it's best to apply it in a quick medium thickness layer so that you don't get dry spots. If you do though, it's okay. They're really easy to touch up. Another thing I really like about the polyacrylic is that it makes the colors of the star so much richer. Even if you want nothing to do with all of this glitter, I would still recommend sealing your stars. Although then I think a spray gloss would be better, that way you can spray all your stars at the same time. I wouldn't use spray gloss with glitter though, because number 1, I would have to do that outside, and number 2, once you spray and then add glitter on top, you can't really scoop the glitter back up again after that. It would be stuck to the surface that you sprayed your stars on. It would be trashing so much glitter, and that is a sin in so many ways. But the Minwax worked out perfectly. It was just the right consistency, glue, and sealer. I completely forgot about buying glitter in any other color besides black, so luckily I had these teeny tiny little pots of glitter, but I actually got a decent amount out of these little things, and I still have some left over. Here are all my finished stars. I really love the way they came out. They're so pretty, and I think they look great just thrown in a big sparkly pile like that. If you've been around for a while, you know I like everything to fucking sparkle. To hang them, I used clear push pins and more fishing line. I used a cardboard box to hold them so my husband wouldn't drown in glitter. For each star, I took about an arm's length and a half of line and tied one end to the loop on the star. It took me a few tries to get my system down, but basically I just held the star where I wanted it to hang, adjusted the length, and then I tied a double knot around a push pin at that spot on the line. Does that make sense? There. What do you think? Once all the stars were in their places, I went back and trimmed off all the excess line, and that was that. I think they are absolutely gorgeous, mystical, and magical, and I really love them in our home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel like making something sparkly. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, and if you know somebody that would like this video, please share it. It would really help me out a lot. Go make something sparkle, and I'll see you soon. Bye!